Also, the erotic component was important to me because I know that that's a place that needs some exploration, just needs some light and energy moving. It was great.
I was just curious about the subject, and I knew Adam, so I decided to register.
I think it's Adam and his presence that drew me to do this work. When I sit in his presence, I experience his energy, his presence as an invitation to drop more deeply into my truth, to come home.
Yeah, the presence of the group opened it to a deeper sharing.
Up and just to see the mirroring of everybody and just see how sweet and open their faces were, it really added a level of like safety and comfort in the group.
I can't really express how joyful it was to meet other beings. We were really unfolding together, precious unfolding of people being true and authentic and vulnerable, and yet stepping into their majesty together. It was very empowering.
Those felt very powerful too, and connecting and just opening my heart and connecting with someone else. Special session to have, working with all these people individually in the dyads and just having that space with them.
Encountering so many different people over the time in this kind of silent, sacred way over Zoom was very supportive to me.
The dyads create this safe space of loving presence where I can really drop deeply into my truth and feel safe meeting someone else and allowing them to see me, to see the me that might be hidden. And you know, there's a part of me just craves this. And the fun thing was, all of us, it felt like all of us began this experience with, oh no, don't make me do dyad. I don't want to do dyads. And then after one or two, they're like, can we do more dyads? Can I do them with everyone? Like I wanted to.
There was one diet with one person I enjoyed most.
Ultimately, I do think I enjoyed most the dyads and the presence of Adam and what he has to say, and just his energy is so big and so allowing, and that is a joy and so nourishing.
I had this impression we were one entity in the aliveness and the energy, and this natural flowing of love for everybody flowing between us.
I felt really comfortable like letting out whatever was alive in the moment. If it was crying, or sometimes I screamed, and just whatever process or shaking, or it was all welcome and it was all okay. It felt that way both from Adam and for the group other members as well. Just it felt okay to be me and to have my process and to own my.
The group itself was a very enjoyable experience. It was enjoyable meeting our sexual energy, seeing it reflected in other faces, in other experiences.
I felt supported in being more secure of myself, what I wanted to express to the other, because there is a group who has this subject. So instead of doing, you know, what is expected of you as a woman, go into the sexy stuff, blah, 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 I really went back in myself within meditation, and then I could search from what is it what I really want, and I could express that. It made me more conscious about my actions on the intimate department.
Every session that we had was transformational. I'm not talking like big, huge thing, but it was all very significant and very, very helpful, both in whatever I might have shared or what the other people shared. It was just a really amazing journey and transformative as far as being able to see through certain things or see certain conditioning. It was very helpful.
That I stepped into my own majesty and rested more fully in an ownership of my divine, human, sacred sensuality and sexuality. But my resonance changed from the moment we started this work. The way I was responding to myself and relating to myself changed before, without me really realizing it. And so the way my world was responding to me, the people in it, changed instantly. And that kind of majesty and ownership in a very grounded, very embodied way was instantly affecting my life, my experience, my friendships, and being reflected back to me in beautiful ways. So now I feel like there's another dimension of myself that's just part of the whole of who I am.
Yeah, it's subtle. It's really subtle. It's not, oh, now it's everything is cleared up, no problems anymore with sexuality. There were many little changes during the group, and I was surprised. Oh, wow, I changed this.
I noticed a growing determination to ask for what I wanted, a growing comfort in sitting and just feeling what is happening below the surface in my energy system, and then how that interacts with another. That's just the gold. That's magic, you know.